And Blondie is now participating in morning coffee time because she got some coffee abomination that has dried cow lactate and sugar mixed in. So she can barely taste the coffee. So it's all good. Oh no. Hopefully she's not going to throw it on me. Not that that would happen. That hasn't happened in days. Okay, so doing a little better this morning, just editing the last video with a strangely hostile rants.
Hey, I saw that some of you in the comments were wondering what makes me angry. So those are some of the things that make me angry.
Also, you should have seen the time she found out that foie gras was a thing. Okay, so it is only about 17 miles into Harper's Ferry. As usual, timing is kind of all wonky there. We have to get in time to both pick up a package at the post office, and I want to try and go to the ATC and get one of those little like hang tag thingies in a picture, which like she doesn't care about. So, and a shower because we have been sweating like crap the last couple of days.
We just showered 2 days ago.
She doesn't have a sense of smell. Me, I'm having to hold my breath while I'm in the tent with her. So yesterday was super warm and kind of unpleasant, and today it's supposed to be even warmer. I actually find myself really appreciating the privies out here because it is really hard to dig a cat hole with all the rocks. I mean, I have one of these that I've carried everywhere and used a lot, and I mean, my hand actually has a callus from having used it. So if you're sensing some tension in the air in Camp Massatators this morning, that would be because Taters just realized it's only a day until Taters Tuesday! And so...
Tuesday was a one-time thing.
No. Not according to the internet. So now she realized she has to come up with a ton of video content tomorrow. And you all saw how that worked out yesterday. Got to see angry taters. So not only is it Taters Tuesday Eve, but it's supposed to be even warmer today. So I'm back with Team No Pants. Oh yeah. I think some of the abrasions I had later in the day were my shorts tend to retain moisture. So the compression shorts I have, they're a wicking layer. Pull the moisture away from the skin. But then the Patagonia baggies seem to not be able to dry out in this really high humidity. So I think it just rubs all day. So once again, apologies to polite society. And yes, to answer the obvious question, I did consider using my cook pot for a modesty cod piece, but yeah, Blondie wasn't too happy with that. Also, I mean, technically it is World Naked Hiking Day, so I'm overdressed when it comes down to that. And there's Taters back there, just listening and rolling her eyes repeatedly. I can hear the sighs from like 30 feet away.
Whew, that was a steep hill out of camp. Fortunately, Mackaye paused to do some morning stretching so I could catch up.
Ow. It is already a bloody warm day, and it's still morning. Okay, now I'm really disappointed. I passed into West Virginia 4/10 of a mile back. That sign really is hidden. Blondie, I have horrible news.
What?
We missed the West Virginia sign.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I called out to you, but you were too far ahead. I was surprised.
Oh, I thought you were
didn't
just
take
laughing
more
about
time
boxing.
there.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was just like getting sweaty. I'm singing, I'm not wearing pants. Oh, my trail friend. So it is possible that I'm a solo hiker because of my singing voice.
Yay, happy Matt in the morning. All it took was some rest, a couple cups of coffee, and crossing into a new state.
So see, this is another example of what I've said before about however bad the day is, just trying to get to the tent. When we got into camp yesterday, I was in so much pain I didn't want to move. So I wasn't doing the usual like videotaping the camp spot or anything. But this morning, yeah, I have some, remainder rash issues, but far happier place. Also, there was coffee, which really helped the situation. Can't help but notice as I'm like talking to people along the trail, they look kind of uncomfortable and they can't help but have their eyes like dart down to my compression shorts. This must be what it's like to have cleavage. So generally when I've seen gaps, they've been like big things with dirt roads and whatnot, but yeah, no, just a ditch. Okay, so not only is it 90 degrees and humid as all heck, but just got hit by a special weather statement warning about potential severe thunderstorms for this afternoon and this evening. So that should be fun. Hopefully we're close to Harper's Ferry by then. We're basically trying to make it in and get to the ATC before they close today, if we can. I'm gonna be kind of bummed if I don't get a hang tag or anything. Don't scare the frog. Oh, there were 2 frogs right there. Okay, so it is about 3 o'clock. It is still 90 degrees and really humid. Per all the weather apps, the severe thunderstorm risks are starting sometime around 6. So it's going to be kind of neck and neck race because we're a few hours outside Harper's Ferry right now. It seems like it might be a good night to have a hotel though. They're talking about winds and hail and yada yada. Okay, we got loud booming coming from the west over there. This could be fun. Okay, and now the thunder is here above us. Yeah, I don't think the storm's gonna wait till 6 o'clock. Some of these clouds are looking kind of exciting. So, if this is found footage and our bodies were found after the tornado hit, my name is Mackaye. Hey Blondie, look, it's a waterfall. Ish.
Wow!
And here we are again, walking along a road in the rain. Why do these things keep happening to us? That is the beautiful Shenandoah River. Just like the John Denver song, it does make me kind of want to break out in song again. Okay, so we survived that little microburst there. Got a little wet. And now, supposedly the ATC office is going to stay open for us so we can get our hang tags, get our picture, etc. Well, that was fun.
Let me get the map. Oh, wait.
So we have just hit the ATC Conservancy. We have our little dinky hang tags and everything. We entertained the guy running the office, talked to other hikers. And of course, because this is me, not only is it raining, but all the food seems to be like closed except for one thing. So now our plan is to go to the hotel. I curl up in the bathtub and cry for a while. And Blondie here tries to run around and see if she can find beer at a 7-Eleven. And then if she comes back, I don't let her into the room if she hasn't found it. So if you see Blondie trying to hitchhike to the next town, she's looking for beer. Parking, room for 2 vehicles. Something barn door after the horses come home. Yeah. No rain, thunder in the distance. We managed to go through the worst of it in the worst spot, because we're awesome. We're just here drinking coffee with awesome morning hair, doing laundry with shampoo instead of detergent, so no accidents are going to happen again.
Light, drizzly morning here in Harper's Ferry. I'm on the way to the post office to get our resupply package, which will have shoes for Matt and some beans and tortillas. I already did the rest of our resupply last night at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven was actually pretty well stocked for hikers. So how we normally get packages on trail is by sending general delivery to a post office and then you just go in and pick it up at the post office. Only downside of that is you have to send through the postal service. UPS, FedEx won't do general delivery. That was a little bit of an issue last summer when the postal service melted down. We had one of our packages get delayed like 3 weeks. Alternatively, some hostels and stores will accept packages, and that's a little easier because you can do USPS, UPS, or FedEx.
Okay, it's almost 11 o'clock and we haven't left yet. We might see if there is late checkout rather than just get our stuff all doused instantly. Okay, it is now 1 o'clock. It has stopped pouring, so we are walking. And it is also Taters Tuesday. Not that you could tell from the amount of videos being made by a certain tater. Oh, eye roll. That's her second catchphrase. there's the deli. Okay, we got lunch, we got to the outfitter. I have a new filter. Taters Tuesday is off to a very slow start, as you can tell from the fact that this is coming from the nicer phone with the louder gentleman instead of...
Hey!
Oh my God, I think Blondie just realized she gets to walk across a bridge.
Yay!
That is not real excitement.
Crossing the Potomac River out of Harper's Ferry. Enjoying this bridge much better than the bridge into town because there are no cars on it and it's not raining and we got some really pretty views. Check out that nest. Someone said it might be an eagle's nest.
It's that big Okay, I know everybody thinks I'm not that impressed by things on the trail, but this is just goddamn amazing. Look at this. It's soft, it's flat, it feels amazing on my feet. Screw unicorns. This is amazing. I hereby declare Maryland the best state yet on the AT, just on account of how awesome this path feels on my feet.
The most common question that I get on the trail is, are you a thru hiker? And if it's a casual tourist type, then I'll normally just say yes, because all they really want to know is short term or long term. If it's someone who looks like they're kind of familiar with the trail, then I'll say I'm a lash, and they'll know what that means. Lash stands for long ass section hiker, which means you're not quite as cool as the actual thru hikers, definitely not as cool as the super thru hikers like masochists, but you're cooler than the regular section hikers that are just out for like a week or so.
Because see, me being on the ECT, I turn all the people that think they're thru hikers into the AT into section hikers, so don't blame me.
Of course, everyone with their head on straight knows that, you know, what matters out here isn't how far you're going, but just how good of a time you're having. Right, masochist?
Cold. I'm really liking this section. I've been stuck in the woods for months with nothing to see.
I like
This is
it too.
actually cool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but you like everything. Sadly, we're only on that tow trail for a couple of miles. I am sad. That was the nicest part of the AT so far.
First cat on the AT!
Okay, so I don't normally like to do this, but we were discussing like bear issues out here and people swearing by hanging, etc. You see a lot of packs dropped like this, and how much you want to bet their food bag is currently in the pack, and it is unminded. Just saying. I'm not sure that is the conclusion I would have taken, but okay. Blondie, videoing is a lot like lead climbing. The best way to do it is to pretend you're not. So, just like me, I'll sometimes just talk to myself. Except there's a video going on. With lead climbing, you pretend you're on top rope, so you ignore the fact that you're going to fall 10 feet deck and break your back.
That's a terrible way to lead climb. It sounds like it would
way.
lead to a lot more dangerous falls.
People
happening.
don't fall while they're on the top rope.
Yeah, people fall while they're top roping all the time.
Not that much.
Anyway, what I was trying to video here was that, I thought I was familiar with all the options for hiker snacks. But in the Harper Ferry hiker box, I was very excited to see something I've never seen before. It is a non-perishable waffle, and now that I've tried it, it is actually like a waffle donut. Yum.
It's basically like those gas station muffins that are all sugar instead of anything else, so they never go bad because they're just sugar and grease, but she's never seen them.
Variety.
This place features both ruins and previous hikers who are screaming about being hikers. Oh yeah. Okay, home sweet home for the night. Not quite the best of places, but at least we're kept warm by that weird buzzing from a communication tower just up the ridge. There's Blondie's rear end as she's sticking it in the camera.
Matthew, please not in the video.
Catchphrase! She was trying so hard not to say that. You could just see that. But yes, this is camp for tonight. Oh, she's really angry at somebody who's standing behind me. I hate that when it happens. I'm bad about standing in front of people that upset you.